For more on all of this, let's welcome back to the show Republican Congressman Tim Burchett. So it's great to see you, Congressman. What do you make you just heard? President Trump says he'll straighten this out if Mamdani wins, deploying more federal agents for things like illegal migrants. You know, New York is the capital of capitalism. It's got an economy of $2.3 trillion. What do you make of what's going on in New York City?
It shares, thank you, Liz. It shares a lot of similarities with President Obama. Remember, he was a state senator, basically just came out of nowhere and ran for the U.S. Senate, was there shortly, ran for president. Nobody took him serious. And then all of a sudden he's president for 2 terms. Mamdani comes out of nowhere, incredible fundraising abilities, apparently outside dark money sources that come in. And then you add the crookedness of New York on top of that. And it's kind of a walk for him. And President Trump is the only one that will be able to straighten it out, because the good people that are there that can't get out will be trapped. And the ones that can have left, and they're already here in Tennessee.
Yeah, and that's the thing, what you just said. You know, the top 1% of New Yorkers account for more than 40% of New York City's income tax receipts, and they're going to Tennessee, they're going to Texas. You know, economists and lawmakers say Communist Mamdani, he's going to make New York City more unaffordable with his $9 billion in tax hikes. He's going to slam small businesses with that, and he's going to slam them with a $30 minimum wage.
Yeah, well, Margaret Thatcher said it best. With socialism, the problem is you run out of people to take the money from, and that's what they're going to do. And if you look at the numbers of people that are on welfare or SNAP or whatever in New York City and in New York, it's at an incredibly higher level than the rest of most of the country, obviously. And again, they're going to run out, and they're going to have to rely on the federal government. And as long as Donald Trump's in the White House, I think that gravy train's that spigot's going to turn off.
Yeah, let's talk
quick.
about that, because he's threatening to withhold federal monies from New York City if Mamdani wins. That's a big punch. The federal funding for New York City is more than 6% of its annual budget.
Yes, ma'am, and I would think, and I know friends on the left would say that the president doesn't have that ability, but if you have a president, or if you have a mayor that is denying constitutional rights, as capitalism, free trade, things like that, I would believe that he could step in and stop that. And I believe that's what you're going to see, because you defund the police, they're already going to pull out, and then you kill the economic base. It'll just be a slum upon slums, and it'll be bedlam, and the criminal element will take over the gang government.
What would you tell the president to do? What would you tell anybody who could come in and help New York City? What is the way to stop this?
I would cut their funds off if that's what they're going to do. If they're going to use the funds because you can't trust them.
But won't that hurt New Yorkers more? But won't that hurt New Yorkers more?
Eventually it will, but they're going to have to get the idea that they're going to have to clean up their own mess. America can't keep funding bad ideas and rewarding Congress. Unfortunately, we have a very serious bad habit of rewarding bad activity, which we do all around the country and around the globe, unfortunately. And we can't be doing it in New York City. I would cut them off immediately. I would say, y'all can swim or drown, but we're not going to help you.
It's going to be painful
and I think the
if this
president
happens.
needs to do it.
I mean, President Trump is urging New York City residents and voters to vote for Andrew Cuomo. Congressman Tim Burchett, thank you so much.